The Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie absolutely sucks. I have a question for you Sonic fans. Is your religion, by coincidence, called Adonatology? Because the movie that you are praising is straight up ass. Oh my god, yo Sonic fans, be warned, I'm about to cross a line you nerds don't want me to cross. My words of truth has a high chance of making your eyes dilate of anger. But today I don't expect anything less from you Neanderthals, that high-pulp movie based on a washed-up idol for the special ED. Oh yes, I said it, you heard it correctly, I really went there, and you best believe that Jameson, also known as the king of movies, the king of the internet, the 1000% fact spitter, king of the gym, leader of good taste, emperor of the real gamer movement, and the one that is superior than you in every single way, you best believe that Jameson won't stop spreading the truth like the sexy messiah that he is. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. More like Sonic the Hedgehog pass for me. Listen, as someone who watched the movie earlier than anyone else, this movie cannot be more bare bones than it already is. Like my god, I honestly don't know where to start with this. If I'm being honest, I lost hope for all of cinematography to be ever good again. You stupid ass sheep never fail to hit your head in the boulder. 3 Sonic movies, you troglodytes were hyping up 3 garbage ass Sonic movies. Let's go back in time, when you jesters were seething to Sonic 1, when the first trailer dropped. You know, the one with the best Sonic model design. A design that had charm, had character. It was a different but inventive bad-ass design of the blue blur that rocked your childhoods. But as expected, the internet has to clutter the beauty with its god-awful taste. How dare you? Don't you animals have any integrity? I mean goddamn, it's Christmas everybody. The most beautiful time of the year, and you guys are out there watching this? How much of a dick can you be? Watching this movie is like getting coal for Christmas. Personally, I don't celebrate the holidays. The only thing I celebrate is my greatness. Which is every day. Many celebrate it with me. Even angels come to my room whispering how great I am. You people praise a fat ass that lives in a North Pole, meanwhile I and many others celebrate daily how awesome I am. We are not the same. And we never will be. I know you posers will claim that, but come on Jameson, stop being mean to me. This movie has high ratings in Rotten Tomatoes, so please watch it. Piss off loser. I will never be caught paying for garbage like this. No matter how high the ratings are, which Rotten Tomato isn't even a reliable source, because you Sonic shills love making everything better than it actually is. Like painting a trash can into gold. I'm the only non-biased source of information. Everything I say about this movie is 100% true. And I say that the Sonic 3 movie is as bad as it gets, which means it can't get worse than this. And if you're buying tickets to see this movie, you're basically promoting the destruction of film. Which not only you, but Sega gets the blame for with their overrated mascot. Sonic is nothing but a cheap Bubsy the Bobcat ripoff. Obviously the Busby cartoon was better than every Sonic cartoon in the 90s. Bubsy had character. Had swagger, his design looks cool. And funny enough, he actually owns a house. Unlike Sonic, who is a homeless blue rodent who runs away from the only potential wife he could get. It wouldn't surprise me that Sonic and Tails have a secret affair that I rather don't want to think about. Don't even think of writing a fan fiction in my comments. No, seriously, I delete it instantly, you sick fucks. I don't wanna hear a single thing what your sick mind has to say. If you watch a Sonic movie, and you're above the age of 12, something is wrong with you. Like seriously, how am I supposed to take any of you seriously? You're all the same motherfuckers that find Sonic feed art to be revolutionary. But what did I expect? You Sonic fans don't know any better. You're literally okay with Sega milking you dry with these awful movies. And you'll defend their slop jobs just to ridicule the ones with higher standards than you. Sonic 1 had so many problems. That being more boring than dry paint, having terribly unfunny humor. And you clowns were only pissed off at Sonic's first design? You guys are hopelessly lost. Listen, as bad as these Sonic games were, at least Sonic used to have a backbone. I admit it myself, Sonic was a badass on Sonic 6, which was objectively his best game, no doubt. However, movie Sonic made Sonic look like a pink thong-wearing pussy. The Sonic I knew always was ready to fight. This movie Sonic's passive low testosterone personality is a joke. If you go joke, you go broke. He's not my Sonic and he never will be. Sonic 3 had nothing to offer. The trailers were cringeworthy enough. It only teased the pure mediocrity with these CGI characters. All these promotions like with movie Shadow being in Sonic Generations really makes me question, is Sega really that proud of this movie? Nagoshi would be insulted that his work is being ruined like this, while Jeff Fowler is laughing all the way to the bank. He has to be the most professional scam artist of this year. He can't direct for shit. A Pink Panther movie directed by him will only lead to failure. Was it that hard to find a director that doesn't rely so much in popular actors? Speaking about popular actors, looks who wants to fill up his paycheck again. Jim motherfucking Carrey. The guy that was the most unfunny Muppet you neckbeards praise like his is the second coming of Christ. He's not in it for the film, he's only here to cash in. He wants to squeeze out every single cent this movie can offer. His role as Eggman is an insult to the character. Tell me, in what Sonic game does Eggman act like as the mask? Exactly, it's almost as bad as Keanu Reeves' voice acting. My god, it was so bad it made Shadow look more like a joke that he already is. It's like he's voice acting in some parody Sonic cartoon in Newgrounds. And as if his mediocre acting skills didn't ruin the John Wick movies enough. His voice acting skills is literally anything but breathtaking. Zero passion, zero professionalism, only here for the cash. You Redditors seriously need to reconsider your standards. And while you're at it, stop having a boner for Reddit gold you swines. Go get some sunlight for once in your pathetic lives. But before you do, repent yourself. Because Sonic 3 is invested with pride, wrath, envy, sloth, Taoism, and specially plagiarism. And there's a reason I specifically mention plagiarism. You see, Sonic 3, no, as a matter of fact, the entire Sonic movie trilogy is nothing more than a low-grade Mario movie wannabe. I said what I said. And if you don't like what I said, you have my permission to leave. The Mario movie absolutely dominated the Sonic movies, and for the first time, you don't even need to take my word for it. Because the box office and the general public proved it themselves. 1 billion in profit ain't no joke. Mario won the bar chart race by a mile. And not only that, the Mario movie had enjoyment value like no other video game movie did. Anyone was talking about it. And for good reasons too. If you don't like Mario, you have awful taste. You're a loser. And there's something wrong with you. I mean, tell me, who doesn't like an illegal immigrant with a speech impediment jumping on turbos and getting high on psychedelic mushrooms? No wonder Nintendo won the console war 30 years ago. Everything Sonic did, Mario did better. To the games, to comics, to even movies, it doesn't matter. Even at its worst state, Mario was still leagues ahead to Sonic. It's not a hard lesson to learn, but it's a lesson you Sega fans need to work in your empty brains. The denial has gone on, for what? Almost 40 years? Almost, as long, since Sonic had a staple game, for Pete's sake. The entire hype this movie has is not only artificial, but the blue rodent you losers adore so much, it's a facade. Because behind the picture of Sonic you see decades of controversy. And the headquarters that once shared so much creativity and passion with its many stylish franchises, now only shares greed and monotony. Sega is a fucking joke. But since you idiots don't possess higher level thinking skills like us real higher thinkers in the Jameson channel do, makes you the punk line to their joke. Giving your welfare money to Sedley and Sonic dash your ass to give this movie a 10 out of 10. You losers did the same thing last time with Sonic 2, which was garbage. Birds of Prey deserve those ratings. But a higher level thinker like me, the king of cinema, I only support the best this year has to offer. And if you're smart enough to join me to experience greatness at the highest level, go give your money to Mufasa, the Lion King instead. Disney never disappoints with their amazing movies, as if Moana 2 wasn't beautiful enough, The Lion King was the cherry in the cake. Absolute masterpiece. I could never be so stupid to prefer Sonic 3 over Mufasa the Lion King. That could never be me. Keep sucking on the chili dog of Sonic 3 losers. Mufasa is well, the Mufasa of cinema in 2024, and it easily gets my stamp of approval for Movie of the Year. Get fucked, Sonic fans. So in conclusion, fuck Sonic 3 and fuck Sega. Gotta go fast. Go faster and the movie might crash. But on a more serious note, I rate this movie as 0 out of 10. Do not watch Sonic 3. That is a demand, not a request.